Hello and welcome to View. If this is your first time tuning in, if you want to ask me a question football related or anything else for that matter, hashtag AskTulsenOnVioo is the way to get in touch, or you can reach me directly on Twitter. So this week for Manchester United, a win's a win, I guess, even in their weird and wacky world at present. 3 points is just what the under pressure manager needed, as well as players struggling with the style Louis Van Gaal requires, while at the same time looking to appease the fans. A 2-1 win over Swansea might not seem like any great deal, but consider they've lost the last 3 games the team from Wales, and it puts it into some sort of perspective. It's not all negative if you consider that Wayne Rooney scored his first goal of 2016 just 2 days into the new year, and compare that with the fact he scored just 6 in the entire 2015 calendar year in the league, and the picture looks much prettier, doesn't it? The past 2.5 years have been a throwback to the pre-Sir Alex Ferguson trophy-laden days when the club weren't at the pinnacle of the sport. Shares in the club were considered to be doubling up on the cost of a season ticket, and a red team from the same country but a little further west were winning the majority of the trophies. Liverpool have gone through their own trials and tribulations, and even now are still searching for that elusive first league title in 26 years, so at the risk of alienating anyone, it's only been 3 since United last lifted the trophy. Perhaps the need for a dash of realism is required, but there is a correlation here, albeit a bit far-fetched. Stick with me on this one. United's 2-1 win over Swansea broke an 8-game losing streak, their worst run in, you guessed it, 26 years. Comparisons? Well, not this time I don't think, but it's always good to have conspiracy theories, isn't it? Bastian Schweinsteiger may well be a World Cup winner, but he hasn't looked comfortable in the Premier League, while for most of this season, Anthony Martial has been left wondering when the ball might reach him in a bit of space. And it was interesting watching the up-tempo start against Swansea, which saw Ashley Young bombing forward in what proved to be a man-of-the-match performance. I just wonder though how a team near the top of their game may have countered given the space that was being left in front of the central defenders when the ball was lost near the halfway line. But you don't need to take my word for it that the team is struggling to find that chemistry in their play. Just ask the chief executive of their kit sponsor Adidas. Herbert Heiner says it wasn't the type of style his company expected. I'm guessing the style wouldn't bother him if the wins were coming, and therein lay the problem. Well, it doesn't get any easier because there's a potential banana skin this weekend when the FA Cup sees the Premier League teams take to the field in the 3rd round. Van Gaal's team have drawn Sheffield United, sitting 8th in the 3rd tier. Anything but a pushover though, and having been given the TV slot will be sure to look for a fast start and an early goal which would silence the already tense crowd, which is palpable at each game played at the Theatre of Dreams. It could be a seminal month in the reign of Van Gaal as the Dutchman enters the January transfer window, and it's here off the field where his tenure could be decided. A striker has been on his wish list, but no matter what the end result, heading into February he'll need his outfit to transfer into a champion team from a supposed team of champions. It's a tough job being a manager, even when your team isn't losing too much. Just ask Rafa Benitez. On that note, I'll leave you until next time. From me, Tulsen Tollett. See you then. Bye bye.